they don't define you as a person or an athlete. It's the people who you surround yourself with, your teammates, and how all y'all work to achieve your goals is what defines you. I'm never going to be a national champ, even though that was my goal when I first got here, and I'm at peace with that. Back in high school, I was always known as the wrestler. I come from Georgia, and the state not really known for wrestling, so I was really one of the only ones who did it. And when I came to CWRU, I was expecting essentially to be a natty champ first year. That was the plan. Obviously, as all you know, college athletics is pretty damn hard. So that did not happen. I did not even make the tournament. To make matters worse, or so I thought, the coach who recruited me here, he ended up leaving. He had other opportunities. And this became an opportunity for me because I got to be on the committee to help hire my new head coach, who is not here at the moment because of the birth of his second child, so congrats to Shab. But who's also known as David Shapiro, or as the rest of known, Shab. This time on the committee that summer, it helped me work with administration and how to find a collective goal together, even though our interests weren't always aligned. They were looking for someone to be a very good coach, plus physical education professor, while really, I wanted a good wrestling coach that could take me to the promised land. And we got both with Shaq. And having him in my life has been pretty much the greatest thing that's happened to me in my 4 years here. So, after that, he first got here my sophomore year, and it took some adjusting to get used to him. Wednesday swims at 6 in the morning wasn't exactly something I liked doing. So, even though it eventually worked out, he had to drag me kicking and screaming to trust him as a coach. That year, I got fourth and didn't make the tournament for the second straight year. Because at that point, I considered my wrestling how I defined myself. I considered my career, therefore myself, failure, so I decided to make some change. I dropped down to 133 pounds, a weight that I have not weighed since my junior year of high school, and I will never weigh it again, and I sure as hell don't weigh it now. The cut was pretty hard, I'll admit. My teammates noticed a change in my demeanor. I was really angry all the time because of how hungry I was. So I started meditating, and it actually did really help. So shout out my mom for making me do that after 4 years. Junior year came, I dropped to 33. I'm like, I worked as hard as I possibly could. There's no way I don't at least make the tournament. No, I got fourth again. And I did not make the tournament, and it was pretty rough for me because I thought I did everything right and it still didn't work. And I fell in a pretty rough spot, and because of my teammates, especially the seniors who helped me out during that time, I really appreciate it. Now we're here at this year. The plan was essentially just to have fun. I'd lost my love of the sport the past few years because I only cared about my results and how I was doing. I knew I had 1 year left. I'm not going to the Olympics. I'm done after this year. Never stepping on the mat again. So I'm like, I might as well make it as fun as I can. Which, funny enough, that's what I did, and I finally had the success I was looking for. I made natties for my first time ever, along with 2 of my teammates. And I actually ate, which was the plan, but that's not what I'm gonna remember. I'm gonna remember just the random days, you know, me and Jacob dropping each other on our heads, or everyone making fun of me because I'm like a cat next to that 6 a.m. water because I don't want to get in. Those are the things I'm gonna remember. And I wouldn't change a thing about my career, even though I didn't get what I wanted. My 4 years here has set the foundation of who I'm gonna be as a person, and that's because of the support I've gotten from the administration, my teammates, and especially Shaq. And I think I'll leave you with, enjoy this. Sure, 4 years of college athletics is really hard, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done in my life up to this point. So, thank you, appreciate y'all, shout out to Wrestling Boys. Thank you.